Hi, and welcome to Brandywine Chrysler Jeep on the Kirkwood Highway in Wilmington, Delaware. And people always ask me, why should I go all the way down to Brandywine Chrysler Jeep when I live clear across town? I'll tell you why, because of the family that's here. It's family owned, operated, has been since the beginning. And once you come here, you become part of that family. This is Steve Boyd. How are you?
I'm doing good, Tim. How about yourself? Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Oh, yeah, we enjoyed it. But, it's, well, I should have been invited to your house. I'm family now.
We were waiting for you. Where were you? But no, we've been here a long time. We've been over 50 years. My partner's father started the business back in 1967, and we have a lot of employees that have been with us over the years. Some of them have been here since 1975.
And when you say that, I always tell people, you can tell by a place by how they treat their employees. If you've got longevity on employees, then you know that you're treating them right, and you know if you're treating them good, you're definitely treating the customer good.
Tim, if you don't treat your customer or your employees right, they're not going to treat your customers right, because the employee has to be happy to make the customer happy. And, we spend too much time. We're here 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, and we spend too much time with one another not to have a good time and get along.
Yeah, and you're going to find that as soon as you arrive to the lot here, versus it being buying a brand new car or pre-owned hand-picked Marty car. We'll talk about those here in a minute. But I want to talk, if I can, because what a great time. There's not a better time of year. We say that a lot, but really and truly not a better time of the year to buy an automobile than the next 2 months.
Well, from now until January 2nd, we've been running employee pricing, and you pay what the factory employees pay, okay? And to put that in perspective, that's 5% below dealer invoice, and then you still get great rebates to go along with it. I mean, we're standing in front of a line of Cherokees right here, and Grand Cherokees, and if you look at them, here's a Grand Cherokee that's $9,000 off because of the employee pricing. You're just not going to see that any other times, a discount level of that type. They have not done employee pricing since 2005. It's 2019. Okay, that's 14 years since the last time they did employee pricing for all. And we are selling Grand Cherokees and Jeeps and trucks like they're going out of style because of these prices.
No, I hate to interrupt you here because I'm looking at that, and that's reduced. That's before you get into some other benefits that come along with it, some incentives out there.
Well, the only other incentive you're really going to qualify on something like this with the employee pricing and everything is if you're in the military or if you're a realtor in the Realtors Association or something like that, because they've put their best foot forward, and all the rebates are reflected in that price there. And it's phenomenal. I mean, you go down here, you look at them. This is a Grand Cherokee Altitude, our best-selling package. It's $35,600. Go look at the same one right now in a 2020 on employee pricing. Okay, it's right around $39,000. So it's almost $3,000 more for a comparable car because of the select inventory, the employee pricing, and the rebates that go along with it. This one here is your Overland Edition. I mean, that's $50,500 regularly, $7,000 off after you take the employee pricing, the rebates, the select inventory. That, we've never been more than $5,000 off on one of these, ever.
And they don't, like you said, it's been 14 years since they've offered that. What an incentive. And you've been selling. I mean, people are responding to this.
Oh, we had 25 Grand Cherokee 19 models when we started the month. Okay, we have 8 right now, the day after Thanksgiving. Okay, and this goes until January 2nd. Now, we also have it on the 2020 models also. We have it on trucks. We're going to go take a look at some trucks. We have it on Compasses. We have it on Renegades. We have it on Pacificas. We have it on Durangos. There's a whole bunch of vehicles out here at employee pricing that everybody's taking advantage of.
Yeah, because when you're talking about it, because we were talking before we started here, and we're talking about that, and Cherokee's sold out. I mean,
Sold out. 2019 Cherokees, I don't have one left on the lot. We wiped them out like there was in no time in the beginning of the month.
Yeah, because I was going to say, you start putting those incentives like this on a Cherokee, now you're getting down in the low 20s for a brand new automobile.
Yeah, we were selling them out. You know, if you walk in the showroom, you'll see I got a brand new Compass sitting on the floor in there. That's down to like $22,000. And four-wheel drive, Latitude, very, very nice vehicle.
I'm telling you, if you're looking for deals, this is the time to do it right now. And everybody's looking for pickup trucks, and there's nothing better than the Ram.
Look, I mean, yeah, look at this. It's a brand new Ram crew cab, big horn with the panoramic sunroof, $53,000 down to $42,000. $11,000 off, and you didn't even have to come in here and spend 4 hours trying to get your best deal. It's right there on the windshield because it's employee pricing.
Yeah, when you talk about that, because that's something you pride yourself on, is just saying, hey, this is it. This is the best deal. I'm not going to sit here and take up 4 hours of my valuable time negotiating with the customer. There's the price, and why waste my time, Steve?
That's the way it is, Tim. All the studies that we've looked at, people say they don't want to haggle, they don't want to hassle, so they want the best price. If you don't want the best price, tell me, hey, Steve, I want to haggle with you. I'll haggle with you. I've done it for 35 years. That's fine. But if you ask me for the best price, you're getting the best price. And we put it right on the windshields. We put it right on the websites. So it's very, very simple. You know, time's something that nobody is going to get back. Yeah. So why waste yours and why waste mine?
Yeah, let's haggle right now. This is $45,000 vehicle, and I'll let you have it for $37,171. It doesn't get any better, folks. I'm telling you. This is the big boy here. I'm telling you, if you're looking for a great work truck that can also, it's a family sedan as well.
It's a 2500, okay, with the Hemi V8. 4x4 with the Snow Chief package. So if you want to go start your own business and plow snow this winter, go buy a plow, put it on there. It's all set up for it, and you're in business. But, you know, $6,000 off on a brand new, redesigned 2500. First year out, not the old body style, first year out. And we've got probably about 10 of them on the ground right now that are 19s, and that's where the deals are right now.
I'm telling you, just looking down through all the trucks here, $11,000 off for that one, you know, but you come down through here, I told you coming down, I saw a Jeep in this color, and this is a little bit darker blue than that was, but I love this color.
Yeah, that's a big selling for us. That's Patriot Blue. You know, once again, a bighorn Ram with the panoramic sunroof in it, with the Hemi, all loaded up with the navigation and everything like that in there, $11,000 off. I mean, it's just that simple. It's stupid not to buy these cars right now.
Yeah, and I got to get all the way down here because some of these folks like to spend a lot of money. I look for deals, but if you would like to spend a lot of money but want a great deal, here it is, Steve. I'm telling you.
This is it. This is what we call the big boy, you know, bougie version right here. It's got it all. $79,000. It's got the night edition package on it with the blacked out grille, the blacked out wheels, the running boards. It's even got the Ram boxes on the side where you can put your tools in the side of the bed back here and lock them up. It has all that there. It has the tonneau cover. It's got leather interior, Laramie trim. $79,000 on this car. I'll tell you what, folks, this car is not around. I've had calls from dealers in Michigan that want to trade for this car, calls from Connecticut. Believe me, they're not driving through 6 and 7 states because there's anyone's closer. This is like the only one around with the Cummins diesel and all this equipment on it that can be had.
I'm telling you, it's absolutely gorgeous. I got to look in here. We're going down to $68,000.
$8,000. 68 grand, $11,000 off on a loaded Laramie Cummins diesel.
Yeah, that's Steve wanted to be sure because that's when he said he could put the lowest price on there. He puts the lowest price on there. He don't want to say something different and come down here and it's less than that. But yeah, it's unbelievable. Now you mentioned the Compass, but I see so many with when you come out here, you can tell the ones that you got as are going at employee pricing because they're all marked.
Yeah, we've got the Renegades, we've got the Compasses, and right behind us over here, we've even got the Pacificas in the 2019s and the 2020s. So this Pacifica here, what a great deal. 42 grand down to 35 grand. And you can still get special financing on the car at that price. You can still get 0% for 60. You can still get 3.9 for 72.
I got to tell people though, while I'm sitting here, because this replaced the town and country, if you would. I mean, the Pacifica came out the first time it came out, nice looking car. A lot of people love that Pacifica, but they kind of combined it with the town and country. Now you got a minivan that's got that sport look, if you would.
Yeah, it's got a sporty look to it. It's got a great ride to it. It rides like a regular car, and it's got all the luxuries inside that you would want. It's got navigation, it's got leather heated and cooled seats, it's got, you know, the third rows that folds down, you got the second rows that stow into the floor. You can get them with the DVD, so the kids are, you know, watching movies and stuff. They've even got vacuum cleaners built into them to clean everything up.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That makes it too easy there. I love this one right here. Now, this is a great looking automobile right here.
That's your S model, a sport appearance package. Once again, just like we were talking about with that truck, you've got the blacked out grille, you got the blacked out wheels on it. It just gives it that sporty look, and it makes a great buy when you get on the employee pricing.
Employee pricing going on now through January 2nd. So if you're looking for buying an automobile, right now is the time to do it.
We've got one of these left, Tim, right here, and we've got one on the floor. This is the Compass I was telling you about, $30,705. You're taking $7,000 off with the employee price at $23,848, and I can still get you 3.9% for 72 months or 0% for 60 months, along with that price.
Oh, wow.
4x4, power windows, power locks, Apple CarPlay, everything in it. I mean, black wheels. It's got the altitude package on it. That's just a great buy.
Yeah, you tripped my hearing there a little bit when you said 0%.
0% for 60 months. I mean,
and you get the employee pricing.
And you get the employee pricing with it.
Yeah, folks, it doesn't get it. Got two of these left if you want one of those.
Yeah, well, this one and the one on the showroom floor. We've been selling these. Like I said, these and Cherokees and Grand Cherokees have been going like crazy since the beginning of the month. But we've got plenty of 20 Grand Cherokees behind you over there too. You'll see all the orange tags on them. They're employee priced also. So we don't have a shortage of inventory, that's for sure.
And you never do. I want to remind people, here in Delaware, this is the #1 Jeep dealership there is. So always selection. What you see on the lot is nothing compared. You got another lot, Steve.
Absolutely. We got storage out back. We got a storage lot down the street where our body shop is that we can't fit everything on the lot, but it's all on the website. You can see it all on the website.
Yeah, so if you're looking for a particular color, you're looking for a particular motor, I mean, you don't have to order and wait or shop around and tell them, well, we got everybody trying to get that truck that you got here. They're calling you to get it so they can move it up where you don't have to call somebody else, say, hey, bring me one of these down because I got a customer here. You got people calling you all the time saying, hey, I looked at your inventory, you got this on the lot.
Exactly. And, I'd rather sell it to a customer than sell it to another dealer. So, because you know why? They come in, they service with us, they send their kids in to buy from us. So we'd rather keep the cars here and sell it to the
And when you say that, because that's a big part, is the service department. That comes along with that family I talk about when you get into the family and joining into the family. The different incentives for the service department puts out throughout the year. And they do a great job. I can't tell you that I've ever been in here. I walk in, they don't have my car back in the back in a matter of minutes and doing an oil change.
Well, yeah, that's what we try and do. We have a quick lube here. We have a guy that's designated just to do the quick lube oil changes, and so there's no appointment necessary. Bring it in. If he happens to have one in the bay, it might take another 10 minutes to get yours in the bay. But we've got a full shop. We're open Monday through Saturday. Okay, the only days we're closed in there is on Sundays. We have loaner cars for our customers. We've got 15 brand new 2019 and 20 cars in there. So we switch them out every 3 to 6 months. We're not putting you in a renter wreck when you bring your car in here. We have a shuttle service to take you back and forth to work if you don't want a rental car. So, we try and make it easy for you, because you only buy the car once, you service it a lot.
And they do that. And what's nice about it is you don't have to be a customer to come in here and enjoy that service department. A good way to bring people in to just experience what the family has to offer here at Brandywine Chrysler Jeep. And you get a lot of people to buy cars elsewhere, and as well as I do, when they leave here, the service is so impressive when they go to buy another one.
We get a shot then. Exactly.
Yeah. And you're a repeat customer, Steve. That's the important part. You talk about being, from the 60s to today, being in business here. You had one. I'll never forget. I talked to one customer that day.
They just came in and bought another car last week. That
Did they really?
You talked to. Yeah,
so that's what, 17?
Brand new Cherokee now. Yeah.
Yeah, they, the family, and then they send their sons, their daughters, their uncles. Yep. It's amazing to me how many people come back, and that's the name of that's what you survived on for so long here.
Tim, when I got into business, my boss told me the key to this business is R&R. I said, rest and relaxation? He said, no, repeats and referrals.
I like the rest and relaxation myself. But let's talk about it, because I had a chance to talk to handpicked Marty over there, and he's kind of mad at you right now, Steve. He's kind of upset because, he really busts his rear end to buy good quality automobiles that you aren't going to find on the pre-owned market anywhere else but right here at Brandywine Chrysler Jeep. And he always told me that any car he puts out there is a car that he would put his family in. If he won't put his family into it, he ain't putting no customers into it. And that's how he is, and he's kind of upset because he said, Tim, I can't compete with this.
I'll tell you what, Marty can compete with it now, because Marty, we've always had Chrysler certified cars. Okay? We can certify used Chryslers, extend the warranty out to 7-year, 100,000 miles. We went to the warranty company and we said, we need a certification program for used cars that are not Chryslers that matches Chryslers. And now we have that. We can certify all the used cars on our lot that qualify for it, okay, and give you that same 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, just like Chrysler certified. So we just started that last week, and we've already sold 6 of them like that.
Well, that's unbelievable. That's something I've never heard of that being offered anywhere, so that's great.
Yeah, I mean, we're serious about the used car business, and we know that Marty picks out a great car, and he looks for nice cars, and he only keeps the cream of the crop. So we had no problem certifying them, and it's just another reason to buy here at Brandywine, because you're going to get a warranty on that used car that's longer than the factory warranty when the car's new.
Yeah, and that's what I always tell people. You're going to get great pricing. First of all, he's kind of upset he can't. He buys a car and he come over here and his is only $1,000 less than what a brand new one is today. But you're getting a brand new car when you buy it from Marty. That's what I want people to understand. You're pre-owns. He goes out there. I mean, I'm driving one today that I am just tickled to death with, that I happen to walk on the lot at the right time.
Yeah.
And that's the key. And a 2015 minivan was on the lot with 12,000 miles, and
you got the certified warranty.
I got a warranty for
so up to 100,000 miles. I mean, it's longer than new. So the buys are definitely there. You just have to look for them. And Marty does a great job of getting the cars and reconditioning them and getting them out there and getting them sold. So if you're looking for a great used car, come on down, see Marty.
Yeah, and now let's wrap everything up from this side. I'm going to go over and show them some of those great ones. Right now, employee pricing taking place at Brandywine Chrysler Jeep. Anywhere, I'm looking as we're going down through there, anywhere from $3,000 to $11,000 off on 2019 and some 2020s.
Yeah. The buys are right. I mean, this pricing is negotiated into the factory workers, it's in their contract, the UAW contract, and it's the same price that they pay. And like I said, they have not done this to the public for 14 years. So take advantage of it. It might be another 14 before you see it again.
And a lot of people are, folks. I'm telling you, I've been a great November for you, a great December coming your way right now with this employee pricing, and you're loving it because you're getting rid of inventory and able to bring on. The more inventory that a dealership puts out there, the more you're able to get.
Exactly. It's a turn and earn kind of business. That's why we have a lot of Jeeps. We sell a lot of Jeeps, so we earn more from the factory to get them. And we've got a good inventory, and we were very fortunate. We had a great inventory when this program started. A lot of dealers didn't have that inventory, and they haven't been able to take advantage of it because we had more than they did.
Yeah, and one more thing I want to put out there to folks: when you come here to Brandywine Chrysler Jeep, I don't care who you deal with on the inside. A lot of great employees and everything else, but if you can't find the deal that you're looking to find, look this guy up. This is Steve Boyd. I mean, you're here all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time. It doesn't stop for you. I asked you. I said, "Where you going to go on vacation?" Well, Tim, I ain't got time.
Yeah, cars are my life, Tim. But I do want to say this to everybody. I want to thank everybody. You did the show last month. We did the Pinktober where we were donating to Stand Up to Cancer, and for $50 for every car we sold, and we wrote them a nice big check last month, and it was a great cause. So everybody that helped, thank you.
There you go, and it's a time of giving. So always something to give to, and and things like that, everybody's faced with it somewhere along the line, Steve. We've all been hit with it, and I'm sure a lot of you folks have. But the hearts here, the families here, I'm telling you, folks, it's worth the drive to come to Brandywine Chrysler Jeep on a Kirkwood Highway. I don't care if you come from Philadelphia, New Jersey, wherever. Come and feel the comfort that you feel. It's the best way to shop for a car. I just don't know any other way. I mean,
go right onto the internet, brandywinejeep.com, and look at the inventory, and you'll see it's priced. You can call. You can set up an appointment with Adrian. She'll set your appointment up. We'll have the car pulled up for you, ready to test drive. We'll have a price for you within 10 minutes on your car with payments and everything like that, and we'll have you in and out of here in an hour and a half at post. You guys got a lot of choices of where you can buy your cars, so we have to make it easy for you. So give us a shot. You'll be glad you did.
Brandywine Chrysler Jeep on the Kirkwood Highway website. Go to there. You can see the whole inventory, more about financing, everything right there for you. In fact, you can fill out the application while you're online.
Yeah,
and then come down here and see Steve Boyd and his family. Thanks, Steve.
All right, Tim. Thanks. Have a good holiday, all right?
Getting over to the pre-owned side of things and over here with my good friend Handpick Marty, as I call him, you got to be excited. First of all, I want people to understand what the Chrysler Certified Plan is all about if you have never heard of it, which is ridiculous because we talk about it every show. But here's a good example of the certified.
Well, Tim, I'm telling you, we're going to have a record month in the Chrysler Certified vehicles this month. I still have plenty on a lot to sell. We have, like I said, we got a great selection right now. But the certified program is like this little Jeep Patriot here. It's a 2017 Jeep Patriot. It has 28,000 miles on it. From the factory, it had a 3-year, 36,000-mile, basically bumper-to-bumper warranty, and a 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain. When the vehicle is labeled certified, we do our 125-point inspection and everything. What you get an additional 3 months, 3,000 of the bumper and bumper, and then you get a 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain. And all the cars that are certified are all labeled up. Like I said, they've all been checked through our service department. You get a bunch of neat stuff with that. You get the rental car for 5 days. You get sign and go service if you get stranded somewhere. You get satellite radio for 3 months. It's a phenomenal program. It's getting better and better all the time, and our sales have really been skyrocketing.
I love it because I come in here the other day and all of a sudden my back window wouldn't roll up, Marty, and I ran up here. I thought, well, here's $300-400 repair job at least. Get in here, and the guy called me and said, well, that's on the certified program. Windows fixed.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, like I said, it does cover a lot, and there's multiple warranties you can purchase beside that. But like I said, with the certified program, the warranty's great, and you'll be happy with it.
Yeah, but there's something new came out. I want to walk over here because you got a couple of them. I saw the signs, but standing there talking to you. Give you an idea, Steve had mentioned a new certified plan for vehicles, and that's been a thorn in your side because you could certify a lot of vehicles, but they had to be Chrysler. Not anymore.
No, Tim, we have a new certified program through our warranty company. I have them labeled as well on the window, Certified Plus Limited Warranty. Say that this, for example, you take this 17 Nissan SER, beautiful car, 28,000 miles on it. From the factory, it had very similar to what our standard Chrysler is, 336 and a 5-year 60,000 on a powertrain, but that extends that out an additional 3 months, 3,000 miles, and 7-year 100,000 miles on the powertrain. I have this Sentra next. I have this Nissan Sentra. I have a 2017 Chevy Cruze, very, very nice Cruze with 29,000 miles. Gives you the same plan. Not every one of these cars can be. There are strict rules on them. They have to be within 5 years, 60,000 miles of the powertrain. You know, all the recalls have to be up to date. But like I said, it's a great plan. We're just starting with it. We're the only one in the area that really has it. And again, it's great. So beside our Chrysler certified, we can certify on some of the off-brand cars and some of the imports.
Yeah, which just blows my mind because that's a lot of things that you always were restricted because you're a big person on wanting that certified vehicle, and so you can tell people, hey, I handpicked this, it's good, I'll even throw another warranty behind it. Now to be able to do that with other vehicles outside of the Chrysler line and the Jeep line, it's got to be. You're going to see handpicked Marty's lot filling up with Fords, Chevys, and everything.
Well, Tim, you know, a lot of the Jeep products that we basically purchased off lease cars, and like I said, I do really, really strict program. I only like to buy the nicest cars. You know that. You can take a look around and you can see the condition of these cars. They all are late model, 2-3 years old, low mileage, and the miles in the 20s or low 30s. That's kind of where we keep them. We kind of keep them as, equipment-wise, the equipment that the public wants to buy, the nicely equipped cars. A lot of these vehicles here that you see, like the Chevy and the Nissan, there are vehicles that were traded into us. But it's a great thing now that we can certify those cars as well, very similar to the Chryslers.
Yeah, and when we talk about certifying, I can promise you one thing, folks. I talked about that service department they have that it goes through, and you got your own crew, Marty, that really goes through these, and it's a hand-picked car from Marty, so you better be sure it's right.
Yeah, Tim, you know, all of our mechanics, most of the ones are certified technicians, and they're flat-rate technicians. They get paid on what they sell. They go over these cars. All they want to do is sell me work. And if it's justifiable, I do the work so the customers are happy.
Yeah, and it's all out here for you. Once again, the lot's loaded up because Marty was complaining to me. I mentioned it earlier that he can't compete with this pricing. But Steve said, oh, you can now with that certified plan.
Look, folks, I'm going to give you a nice car. If, like I said, stop on out and check us out.
Yeah, it's all here for you. Brandywine Chrysler Jeep on the Kirkwood Highway. Very easy to get to no matter where you're coming from. All on the website, Marty, if any information they want.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all on the website. Like I said, stop in and see us. Look right now in front of us. I have somebody taking a test drive of my 2016 Chrysler 300 with only 7,000 miles on it. So hopefully,
how many miles?
7,000 miles.
Yep. It blows my mind.
Car was a trade, and we knew the guy that traded it in. It's a phenomenal car. We told these folks to take a look at it, and they're test driving it right now.
It won't be here because if
no.
7,000 miles. But that's the kind of deals you'll find here once again at Brandywine Chrysler Jeep on the Kirkwood Highway. Tell them come down and see you.
Come down and see us at Brandywine Chrysler.